Be careful, Dr. Lee says.
All right.
Yes, we got electrocuted water around here, and I'm not kidding. Do you ever cringe when someone offers to shake your hand? Well, it's not the germs that's creeping you out, maybe the sweat.
My friends are always like, why are your hands so wet?
Allison Pangrass is 14.
It's embarrassing sometimes because they're so sweaty. It's also my feet.
Ooh, your feet are pretty sweaty. Allison has hyperhidrosis. Hyperhidrosis just means excessive sweating. You need to sweat. You have to sweat. If you don't sweat, that would be dangerous. But obviously, it kind of cramps your style if you sweat a little too much in certain areas.
One of the most effective remedies, Botox.
Each little sweat gland in our body has a little muscle around it. So that's why a neurotoxin will work, because when you inject these areas, it won't be able to squeeze that sweat out.
A less expensive alternative, soaking in electrified water.
Do you feel something?
I can feel it.
So people do that maybe like a few times a week. They'll dip their hands or dip their feet and give themselves a little electric shock treatment.
No surprise that stress can lead to sweaty outbreaks. For Allison,
Oh my gosh, holding hands with boys. But actually, my boyfriend has the same thing, so it's not my hands, it's his.
I wonder how she found a boyfriend with sweaty palms, too. Maybe you're just turning him on, honey. That's what that is. Dr. Sandra Lee is with us. She's our favorite dermatologist. She's young. She doesn't know yet.
You're right.
I'm letting you know that secret. But this really is a real problem for people.
Yes, it is. I mean, imagine if you're a politician and you have to shake hands all the time. I mean, if your hand is dripping with sweat, you can't, it's probably going to hurt you.
Yeah, but you're going to think people are going to go,
yes,
wrong.
I mean, you kind of think of somebody in a different way like that, certainly.
Yeah.
You know, for her, when she would write in kindergarten, she would smear the crayons on her sheet, and she would come back crying because her projects would be ruined.
Oh, that's
So-
heartbreaking.
Yes.
That's
So what
heartbreaking.
are some of the things
Got a
that people
bunch
can
of
do?
things that you can do that are over the counter even. There are really strong antiperspirants around and deodorants around these
You
days.
don't want to put
Dry
deodorant.
salt is a
you-
prescription.
Can I have this when
Do you
we're
want
done?
Yeah.
You don't want to put this on your
Standing next
palms.
to Jeff
Always take
sometimes.
something. Yeah. This is a prescription.
I
He
like
might need a
freebies.
prescription. And there's actually a pill that you can take. This is actually used to treat ulcers, but it has a side effect that it decreases sweating. Also,
how funny.
Botox and Dysport and Xeomin is a new Botox that's just coming out. This helps you
Wait,
can do your...
I changed my mind. I want to take this. By the way, that was creepy, seeing all
It
those
is not.
holes
She
in
has
the
had
hand.
that done. She's had that done 2 times.
Okay.
And we have this. You want to talk about creepy? This
Yeah,
is
you're
creepy.
right.
This is
does it do?
this is tap water iontophoresis, and you are going to demonstrate for us. You have to just submerge your
Actually,
entire
my
hand.
palms are a little sweaty right
Submerge
now.
your entire hands in there. I'll turn it down low, and then
All
maybe
right.
if you're, unless you're not nice, I will turn it up.
Okay, so now I don't
Don't let
understand.
Liz hold
What's
it.
the science?
It's okay.
I'm going
the
to turn this
science
up
behind it? How
because
does
it
it
actually
work?
creates a plug, a keratotic plug. It plugs up your glands. Can you guys? Is that? Can you
I
start
know,
to feel
you
it?
stop with the...
I'm not feeling anything.
Stop
you feel
with the
tingling?
sound
Wait, wait,
effects,
wait.
Yeah, stop with the
people.
sound
They're
effects.
not
Can
real.
you feel
There
it
is
now?
no sound like that.
Oh, now I can feel a little
Yes,
tingling.
you see?
A little more. Do a little
This
more.
is only half the strength. Do you want me to turn all the way
Yeah,
up?
turn-
You
no,
have to
not
do this
all the way up,
for
just
20
Can I
minutes, 3
operate
times
that
a
thing?
week. People
what?
have to do this with their hands and their feet. and
Okay,
it
so what
decreases
happens?
sweating.
It only works for so
It's
long.
kind of stinging. It
It's
is kinda
electric
stinging.
shock.
But what is it doing? What
It is actually causing plugs in your sweat glands so that you won't sweat as much. And it does work.
But and
Okay.
it only
does
works
work.
for so long. They open back up.
Yeah, if you're really nervous, you're going to overcome it.
Oh, you know what? When you pull your hands out, you feel
can I
tingling.
Well,
do
you
this?
got to put both hands in. It doesn't
You
clean up.
can't. And I got a big old...
Very quickly, we got to go. But how much does this treatment cost?
$500, $400. But it's yours. You own it.
Oh, you own
Yes,
it?
you don't do it. You do it in
okay.
your own house.
And then the cheapest would be the antiperspirant.
Antiperspirants,
then the
exactly,
medication, and then
yes.
you get into the Dysport.
Yes, and that gets very expensive. It only
Okay.
lasts like 4 to 6 months.
This works. And this
Yes,
is probably
it's a
more
really nice
expensive
thing
than
to
this.
potentially do. So this is something that people should think about and know about.
Dr. Sandra Lee, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Randy, did you? We still haven't shot her shoes. Maybe maybe
yes.
when we
well,
bump out,
this
we
is
can,
only if you cause trouble. Then
that'll make you
But
sweat
you have
right
been
there.
behaving. Yes.
That's what started me sweating. When, yeah. Okay, we have one more tweet.
Those are sweet, girl.